Hello everyone, Kingslayer Koshi here.
Got another one?
And the update 406.
And we're back for more DMC3.
Yay!
See if we at least finish this game today, quote unquote.
I'm trying to think. I want to say there's 22 missions or 24.
Part of me wanted to say 20.
20 seems right, but I think it's a little
know,
over 20.
Just looking at the... When you look at that one screen that showed like all the freaking like acts you cleared,
Oh.
it feels like it'd be 20.
I guess we could have probably looked at the overview just to see how much more is left.
Yeah.
But I do know there's going to be the extra stuff that we need to do with all the secret mission stuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, last time on DMC3, all hell breaks loose. Who would have guessed?
Okay, it's 20.
Oh, it is?
I had a feeling.
You actually looked it up?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me get those freaking
Secret mission
thing up first. Yeah, we are in chapter 14.
Yep.
Yeah, one of the things that made me think is because the last secret mission's on chapter 18. That's why I assumed it wasn't going to be much longer than that.
Yeah, that seems to be usually the case, is that the last secret mission is usually either...
It's in the last, like, major exploration level, I guess is the best way to describe it.
It always is, yeah. And then the last, like, mission or two is usually, like, boss fights.
Yeah. Or in the case of DMC1, escape sequence. Plus a boss fight.
I forgot that had happened in that. That was weird.
Like I said, DMC1 is probably the most experimental one in the game. Almost like it's the first game in the series.
There was a secret mission during that too, right?
There was. Or no.
No.
There was something you got to unlock after you completed, if you completed certain things prior to getting to that level. There was like another weapon you can get.
Right.
With, regards to what?
In DMC1, I think it was during one of the final... I think it was during the escape sequence thing, where you got a weapon that you only get by completing like certain tasks prior.
He's my father.
I forget exactly what it was.
I'm trying to remember all the weapons that you get, and the last major weapon, as far as I can remember, it's not even a weapon, it's an item that you get.
Or some item, yeah.
And that's the last secret mission.
Yeah.
And that's in mission 21, I want to say.
Something like that, yeah.
The Bangle time is basically the Quicksilver thingy that you get.
Okay.
Yes. As a reminder, last time on Devil May Cry 3...
All hell broke loose. We lost Virgil.
Yes.
And
Arkham revealed he was in fact Jester. Or other way around, either way.
Yeah.
Father of Lady, and now we have to stop him from his true evil plan.
Arkham took away the fun part of the fun antagonist of the game.
14.
For now, it's
Neat.
wood. Now we're stuck with the wooden antagonist.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Charge upward to the sky. Drive!
how many
I
items?
wish it said drivel. Okay, we don't have a secret mission again until 16, so we're good.
Yay.
Yep.
Yes, I guess now we're at the last third of the game, technically.
Yeah. So, anyways, let's head back a little bit because is it here or is it inside?
There a health or...
No, in fact, it's a new weapon. I'll give you a hint. Virgil was fighting us with this.
Oh, is it the Beowulf?
Yeah. If I can find it.
It's on top of the rubble somewhere.
Should be close by to a corner somewhere if I remember. Ah, here it is.
There we go.
I see.
Now
Beowulf.
we get Beowulf.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine it's a pretty good weapon. I would think.
For arguably probably the best iteration of the melee of the hand-to-hand combat weapons because it's a combination of power and speed.
Ooh.
Yep.
So I guess you know we can have as your alternate weapon.
There's another thing about this that's nice, but what sucks about it is I'm gonna need to put some money into it if I'm correct because
Air hike.
Ooh.
it has air hike, but
Beast uppercut.
at the very least I'll do this. Rebellion's a classic, so I'll keep that. I'll at least put Beowulf on here as an alternate
Yeah, I
just to
figured
show
an
it off.
alternate at least.
Yeah.
And I imagine they'll want to use that for trying to go after one of the blue orb fragments as well, knowing the history of the earlier parts of the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that one right there, for example. Thought I saw one out in the distance.
Okay. There we go.
Just trying to remember how to play, yes.
I'm just trying to remember how to switch.
Yeah, this one. Or is not using this weapon.
No, it is.
Okay, he's got to hit it high. Does he do jumping moves or?
No, he has to get at least a C rank, I think.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think how to hit it. Okay, there we go.
Like so.
Now you gotta get practice
Because
with it.
like all the other weapons, there's some canceling stuff that you can do to get some more from the combo.
Okay.
I see.
If you remember how in DMs, like this has like the standard 3 and then the pause and then
Basically like
Yeah.
restart the combo quickly. I see.
Okay.
well more like a different combo chain.
Right.
Right.
So weird of combos that change depending on if you wait a split second or not.
Yeah.
Like me.
Because that was the thing that's in the first game, and because if you're playing this normally, you probably just think just brute force, and this is also on top of the stuff that you get with.
Whoa.
Now, if you remember that, Swordmaster got leveled up to level 2, so we get some access to extra moves.
That's right. That's right. Come on, give me enough. Give me 20,000. Come on, let's go. Please be generous, game. Please be generous.
Unfortunately, I don't think it would, but...
Hold on.
got pretty close,
Oh! Damn it!
Well,
What was I hopeful for?
in theory, I could also get the 20k and come back.
That is also true.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Okay, there we go. Save us a screenshot. I can always look back at it. So I guess we gotta try to find a way to ascend this place.
Yep. If I remember, I think this is the annoying mission. Because I think this is the one where you gotta grab a bunch of MacGuffins and run all over the place.
I hope it's not one of those things you have to like go down to go up. I hate that shit. Want to find your way up this place? You gotta go down even deeper. Oh, come on!
So,
A single MacGuffin. It's an elevator key. What the fuck would I have thought that?
alright, so...
The music makes me think there are enemies nearby. Yes. You're here for my amusement. Oh, yeah.
Also, the theme is now changed because we're in the second half of the game.
The battle theme is different. Okay.
Yep.
I do like they have different themes to, I guess, showing, indicating, I guess, the stakes are raised in higher portions of the game.
Yeah.
Come at me, bro. You won't.
I just did. You want me to do it again? Oh, no. So many death sides that need to frickin'
You scared?
be handled.
Blast off. You scared?
I was trying to think of something I was going to talk about. I don't know why. I had Mythbusters on my mind recently.
What was the last myth you were trying to debunk?
I was trying to see what I really think some of the best of Mythbusters episodes were. I was curious, like, talking about, like, you know, movie effects and stuff, like...
I mean, the one episode I did like is when they were doing like idioms and like doing it in like literal interpretations.
Yeah. I
That-
forgot they did that, too.
I loved that episode.
I say, I don't even know how many people nowadays even remember Mythbusters.
I mean,
That
you
shit's
guys would
great.
know more than I would because I haven't watched a single episode of that series.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'm sure you know the general gist. Is
Yeah.
like two guys very well versed in doing like special effects for movies and stuff. Basically, came together like, you know what? How much of this is actually legit?
Yeah.
I know one of the biggest ones people take away from is disproving the ending of Jaws. As a quick example.
Yeah.
And you know how the ending of that basically shot harpoons in the propane tank in the shark's mouth and it exploded. Nope, that's not how it works. It'll just leak air.
Yeah.
That's like a pretty quick example people remember. That might be on this list now I think about it, but yeah, it's...
The only Mythbusters episode I think I remember is the one where they tested the theory about Ben Franklin being hit by electricity, and I think they disproved that he would have gotten fried. That was the only one that I remember.
At least the way he had set it up, yeah. So either the story was a lie or...
exaggerated
It was
heavily.
Yeah.
exaggerated or some miracle that really.
Then again, there are a lot of historical things that are pretty inaccurate. Like religion.
Well, if you think about it this way, history is written by the winners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's that person's recount of events versus what fully happened.
I was going to say I learned something about Islam, but maybe I shouldn't mention what that was.
And let's leave it at that.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not going to go into it. Apparently...
Do I need to bring up Metal Gear Solid 2 conversation now?
Oh god.
Quite the show we put on, wasn't it?
Beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
God damn it. We haven't played Solid 1 yet. Yeah, we haven't played Metal Gear 1 and 2 yet either. Nor do we intend to. Just go straight to 2.
No, just go straight to Solid Snake. Just go straight to Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake.
Oh god.
I mean, I say it as a joke, but that's actually a good game.
Yeah. Well, the original one isn't?
Depends on which version you play, I think is the
I mean,
story
come on,
right
we
here.
fell asleep.
Okay.
Or he feels asleep.
Right. So now the one they're usually giving us the MSX version. And I think it might be the NES version that's not good. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I still don't know much about the MSX. I don't even know how that works. It's freaking weird.
I mean, where else are you gonna get the the best password in the game?
Oh, right.
The NES version.
What was it, like fuck off or something? Or
Fuck me.
Fuck me, that was it. God damn it. That would old school games had class. Yeah, I was curious. Go over something different. So I thought of Mythbusters screen, so I was like, you know what? Well, it's fun to look at movie effects. Best Mythbusters... Yeah. Good start. The best Mythbusters episodes offer a mixture of fun with a strong dose of scientific experimentation. It's a great reality series for people who love science, but also like seeing everything go wrong at any given time. Premiering on Discovery Channel 2003, Jamie Hyneman and Adam Savage are special effects experts who use elements of the scientific method to test out certain rumors, myths, movie scenes, news, stories, and more. The purpose of the show is to reveal whether these items are true or if they don't hold up to the scrutiny of scientific testing.
Come on.
You trying to activate something?
Trying to look at the map because
Oh,
if I remember,
right.
this is the mission I really hate because it's very much
Easy to get lost in?
yeah. Because I think this is the one where you have to get a bunch of MacGuffins and they're all scattered all over
Okay.
the goddamn place.
Okay, so you're either in the room where you need to bring them, or you're on the way to getting at least one of them.
On the way, I think is the way.
Okay. Just want to make sure I wasn't distracting you. We're new places. That would make you think it's something nice up there. Oh, this is the door. God damn it. These episodes involve Janie and Adam shining a light on a popular myth or urban legend. This includes many conspiracy theories, such as the idea that the moon landing was faked. Oh yeah, I forgot they did test that at one point. It also approaches many urban legends, such as the idea that Mentos and Diet Coke could cause a person's stomach to explode. It makes a fun episodes involving movies like Jaws and Star Wars. Mythbusters offers something for everyone as Jamie and Adam set out to blow up and destroy anything they get their hands on in the name of science and truth. It's also available to stream on Max.
Yeah.
Episode 20. Number 20 they have. Season 14, Episode 2. The Indiana Jones Special.
Oh yeah, I forgot they did that one.
The Mythbusters team set out to fact-check the feats of Indiana Jones, and it does a great job of breaking down the math and science while also respecting the movies in which they pulled stunts. The myths on the franchise they attempt to bust include Indiana Jones' use of his wit to disarm people,
I guess that is the way I need to go then.
the first movie's booby trap cave, and his amazing escape from the rolling boulder at the end of that memorable scene.
Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of fun moments in this episode, including Adam and Jeannie starting to crack the whips at each other. It was also kind of scary, but they were at least careful not to injure one another. It also proved the myth that the crack of the whip could break the sound barrier, which it did clearly in this episode. Really stand out is working with movie myths rather than regular ones. So this is something anyone who has seen the iconic film can relate to. Oh, they didn't even spoil if it was actually confirmed or denied or not.
I mean,
that's kind of something I was hoping for, but you know what? That's probably fair.
Yeah, it's probably fair to actually get people to actually watch the episodes.
yeah, I'm about to say like
Yeah.
if you want to get people to watch the episode or reminisce because they want the views.
They did mention the fact of cracking the whip to break the sound barrier, though. Which honestly, yeah, I keep forgetting whips are fucking powerful.
They are.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ. I see videos of people wielding those things, like, oh my god! Just, you know, be careful of certain social media videos that try to take that, and yeah, I'm gonna stop there. Number 19, they have duct tape hour. Oh god, a bunch of myths with duct tape.
I mean, because don't you know, it's the fix-all solution.
I feel like I vaguely remember this one. This was in season 7. Members of the crew loves duct tape. There have been 3 separate episodes about it, with Duct Tape Hour 2, and Buster's Cut, Duct Tape Hour 2. In the first episode about the duct tape myths, they test several myths. They want to see if a person can lift a car with only duct tape, or use it to plug holes in the bottom of a boat. They also try to use it to build a working sailboat, construct a potato cannon, and eventually build a working cannon. The last one was the biggest myth they wanted to bust, is that when they finished, they took a real cannon and the duct tape cannon out to test them together. It is obvious why they love duct tape so much. Every single myth they tested was confirmed except for one. And even that one was still plausible, the boat hole patching.
Yeah.
In big finale, the duct tape conning stayed intact and successfully fired a cannonball, proving that duct tape could do just about anything. I'll say duct tape is pretty freaking impressive.
It is.
If you're ever doing anything with maintenance, always have duct tape.
Mm-hmm.
It is so reliable. At least that one they told us all everything. And the plugging the boat with duct tape being plausible, yeah, eventually water can seep through.
Yeah.
But yeah, duct tape's one hell of material.
Yeah.
Number 18, they have the Hindenburg Mystery. First episode of season 5. Ah, right. In Mythbusters season 5, the team set out to investigate some myths from the Hindenburg Mystery. The Hindenburg was a German commercial passenger airship that was in operation from March 1936 until May 1937, when it was destroyed by fire. The myth behind this tragedy, 35 people died, was that the Hindenburg was destroyed by a highly flammable doping compound that was used to paint it, rather than by the hydrogen used to lift it into the air for flight. This could have changed everything people knew about the disaster, but it turns out the theory was just a false myth. While the team did get the doping compound to catch fire and burn, it did so at a much slower rate than the film footage of the Hindenburg disaster. Based on a real-life tragedy, this is a very intriguing episode of the reality show, as the guys try to figure out if those lives could have been saved if a different type of paint had been used. It's always fun to look at things like that. So yeah, something else just happened to blow that thing up, and at least wasn't the paint, like some people thought. Yeah, it might have been the hydrogen. I forgot.
I mean, isn't that what powered the
Hindenburg?
Yeah, pretty sure that was what powered it.
Yep, pretty sure.
Yeah.
I only remember that because friggin' Archer made fun of it. One of the early episodes, they were on a blimp. Archer was trying to get people to stop, not fire their guns. Like, no, you can't, it's gonna blow up. And everybody's like, it's made of helium, damn it. That's hydrogen, this is helium. Oh, at the end, the villain gets away. It's helium! I was like, and what part of that do you still not get? Well, clearly the core concept, Lana. That was where I learned about that particular, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I love the gauntlet room.
Yeah. Don't you know they're always fun?
Yup.
Especially if it's a boss gauntlet.
Ooh, Vital Star S. Good. Pick up healing items. I love these. I'm sure there's a limit to how many of those you can hold.
I think it's like 9.
It's something like that, yeah.
Yeah, as I said, there's no way they'll just keep letting you grind like too many of them. This game would be challenging! If you go through a game like this and try to make it not challenging, either you're actually getting better at the game, or
The filthy casual.
you're being a filthy casual taking way too much advantage of some of the game's mechanics for your own benefit. And grinding is not something you should be trying to do in these games.
Unless you're trying to get moves.
Although there is that, yes.
Yeah.
Unless you're actually trying to go out of your way to upgrade all of your freaking weapons.
Which is something I would probably do.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
That would kill your rank, though. At least in the time frame would.
Well, I would wait until after I beat the missions before I do that.
Also true. Yes, yes. Fair enough.
It's like, ooh, this is a good grind spot, so I'll come back to this and after I beat it, and then yeah, just grind out the red orbs.
Oh yeah, Inferno.
I don't know where that was.
Which I'm trying to remember. I think I'm I think if you replay the mission and you get a better rank, I think the newer rank takes over.
Well,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah,
I would
because-
suspect.
You would hope that the higher rank would take precedence, otherwise, what the fuck are you doing?
only your most recent rank matters. You really fucked up and got a C. Guess what? No! And he's scratching at me. It's a pain in the dick. Number 17 they have. One of the later episodes of Season 4. Killer Cable Snaps. The Mythbusters Season 4 installment, Killer Cable Snaps. Has two myths that the team busts. One from the movie and the other from the TV show. With the one from the film as the basis for the episode title. In the horror movie Ghost Ship, there was a gruesome scene where a cable was snapped and released at such a high velocity that it sliced everyone standing on the deck in half. The second myth was based on recording audio and old pottery based on an X-Files episode. It is always a blast when the team busts myths from TV shows and movies, as it offers many viewers something familiar to compare them with. It gives them a chance to see if the films and TV shows are scientifically accurate or just throwing out ideas with no basis. In both of these, it was the latter case. After all the testing, they showed it was unlikely that the snap cable could slice someone in half. As for the other one, they got no sounds back when trying to record voices into the pottery. Well, yeah, I get this disproving freaking horror movie things or horror-esque things.
Yeah.
And again, a lot of horror movies are fiction. I think most people should know that.
Yeah.
Even the ones that say they're based on true events are
Well,
tend to be an exaggeration.
Well, any movie that's based on true events or true stories, there's always some liberties taken with that. I mean, hell, the most recent example I can think of is the Bohemian Rhapsody movie.
That's supposed to be a horror movie?
No,
I think you're talking about movies in general there. We were talking about horror movies.
I mean,
One of
in
those
terms of ones that are based on true events. and
Okay,
stories.
yeah. A little bit weird transition. Now I see where you're coming from, yeah.
I was saying, like, we're talking about horror movies all of a sudden over here. I was like, what the hell? That's supposed to be a horror movie?
Ooh, Blue Orb Fragment.
No, but it's
Age
like
is terrifying, don't you
because you know the
Jesus.
whole Live Aid scene and all that shit.
Right. Oh, yeah.
The portion that was in terms of like the diagnosis of Freddie Mercury's AIDS diagnosis, they made it so in the movie that it was before the Live Aid event and that the bandmates knew about it already.
Wow.
When in actuality that happened 2 years afterwards.
Yeah.
And the bandmates didn't know about it until pretty close to Freddie Mercury's end of his life.
God, I love when they frickin' dramatize shit for the sake of dramatizing it.
Yeah.
They get rid of historical accuracy, especially for beloved figures like Freddie Mercury.
Yep.
Thanks a lot, frickin' morons.
Welcome to
Haven't been here
Hollywood,
in a while.
Peter.
Number 16, they have Trench Torpedo. Mythbusters Season 11, Episode 13, Trench Torpedo, proves that even later seasons had a lot to offer viewers when it comes to the hit reality show. This episode had two myths to test, with the Trench Torpedo of the title, and a second one called Party Balloon Pileup. For the torpedo, the myth was that World War I trenches were designed to reduce the impact of shockwaves. The second myth was that a clown car stuffed with balloons would provide airbags for survival in a crash. The second one was a little silly, but it was proven that the balloons would not protect a person in the car in the case of an accident. I figured.
There's no reason to be back here, I don't think.
However, the episode thrives because of the trenches and the fact that Jamie and Adam got to blow things up, which is always fun. The best thing is that with all the explosions the guys got to do, they discovered by the end of it that it was plausible that the trenches could protect a soldier from a shockwave. Seeing their joy when setting off the bombs was worth the watch. You know, I can see that, being head deep enough underground. I can see that. A lot of things tend to rise in explosions, so. But deep enough underground, you can probably protect yourself to an extent. Ooh, I might remember this one. Season 7 premiere, number 15. Demolition Derby! Mythbusters episode Demolition Derby tests a series of myths concerning car accidents and how to possibly prevent them. It's a lot of them also look at Hollywood movies and see if the car stunts in the films could pass the test of real-life scientific experimentation. Out of the 7 experiments, only 2 of them ended up as plausible. They tested 4 myths about where a car could drive through something and keep going after the collision. The best test was a redo of one of a previous season where the Mythbusters team wanted to see if 2 big rigs would fuse and crush a car if they hit head-on. This time, they successfully pulled off the stunt and busted the myth. This episode not only captivated the audiences with its adrenaline-pumping stunts, but also educated them of the science behind vehicle safety, putting in entertainment with enlightening insight into the physics of car crashes. Oh God. It was fun watching cause senseless destruction.
I mean, that's half the reason why you would watch NASCAR.
Yeah.
You would think so.
Like, I don't care about them driving like 500 miles in a circle. I want to see shit crash. I want to see people maimed, like possibly dying.
You know, I want to see quadruple S. Come on, I can see the meter fill up. The fuck? Really killing it the style switching this fight. Damn. Right, switching weapons definitely helps too.
Yep.
God damn.
Switching weapons.
That's like, congratulations, the first time you actually play with competency. Me.
It's a good thing these statues like to sit still a lot of the time.
You also have to know what how each of the statues work.
Yeah.
I don't hate these enemies, but
Okay,
this is one of those things where certain enemies have a very particular...
Yeah, see, their blades grow red, then you know they're going to attack.
Yeah.
I imagine they don't have nearly as much cooldown time in higher difficulties.
I'm trying to figure out...
I would suspect. Look out! Oh, they have that spiral gun cannon. It's also wonderful.
Yeah.
Jesus. Changing that gun, I feel like it has done wonders. No! Damn it, now I gotta battle the wall again. Thanks for being in front of the door, dickhead.
Gotta love when they do that shit. I.e., like some of the stuff like Kingdom Hearts.
Yep.
Like when they do that shit.
Action games love doing that. It's nice when some action games actually prioritize the action over you interacting with objects. Although it can also be a pain in the ass for that sometimes.
Depends on who you ask, because some people would rather do the exploration than, you know, combat.
Yeah. You know, combat's getting in your way, I mean.
Then again, it also depends on how the combat's implemented.
That's
like
true.
This isn't like every single survival game. They actually expect you to get in the action.
Yeah.
They need you to get down and dirty with it.
Of course.
Now, the question I want to ask is, how do I go?
Yeah, you take your time. Hopefully, if you take your time to explore, these things are dead.
Yeah.
Number 14 they have on here is the Season 17 premiere. The Jaws special.
Oh, that was one you were talking about earlier, wasn't
Yep, pretty sure. If there's one thing that's always been popular in reality TV, it is Shark Week. That's right, it's what's on Discovery that was the biggest channel for Shark Week
it?
stuff.
Yeah, it is.
The whole reason that term became a thing.
Which, I'm not even sure, like, how that even became a thing to begin with. Like,
Come and get me.
Probably started up one summer, probably maybe the anniversary of Jaws or something. It's gonna be the 30-year anniversary of Jaws. Maybe somebody tried to start that. Just a guess.
I don't know.
If there's one thing that's always been popular in reality TV is Shark Week. There's legend and just a lot of myths that have been floating around about sharks in general, including looking at the movie Jaws. Of course, almost everyone knows the myth about punching a shark with a nose being one way to make it leave them alone. Yup. The Mythbusters team also tested out theories about the actual strength of sharks, whether they were repelled by chili, whether dolphins can deter them, or if sharks can smell fear, and much more. It's the popularity of sharks that made the Mythbusters episode so intriguing. The episode excelled in merging cinematic legend with real-world science, debunking widespread misconceptions while offering a captivating exploration of shark behavior. Their experience, grounded in curiosity, rigorous methodology, provided both thrilling and educational insights, further solidifying the episode as a standout in the series for its ability to entertain and inform. Yeah, sharks apparently do not like getting punched in the face.
I don't think anything likes getting punched in the face. Just throwing that out
Yeah,
there.
if they're
Yeah.
gonna get bit though, you punch her like, oh, what the that wasn't supposed to happen. Fucking leaves. I always remember the one fucking cartoon I saw of Boomerang, fucking Mr. T punching a shark across the ocean. That's just the fact that it exists. Like, what the fuck? It's awesome, but what the fuck is this? Okay, so I guess this isn't the right way. Now I can see. Oh! That would make it feel like an important MacGuffin. Let me go in the portal!
Maybe this is the right way, then. It's near the entrance, probably. I need to go back to...
They do have more red orbs here. Seeing this kind of things makes me think we're going on the right path.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Aha! A thing!
Oh.
My bike!
I love how he just uses.
The yeet.
Now we can get off this thing.
Woo!
Always go to the colorful portal. That's something I've learned now.
Yeah, because the mid-game is the part where things get a little bit...
It requires a little more exploration than just linear traversal like it had been for the most part.
Yeah.
More or less, yeah.
Yeah, I'm used to most of these action games being very linear.
I mean, this is relatively linear in comparison.
I mean, yeah. Just when you're exploring old areas, that's where it gets weird. And try to remember where you haven't been. Is this a new fighting style?
Oh, that would be awesome.
That would be
feeling a motorcycle!
Yeah, imagine using a motorcycle.
Yo!
As a weapon would be wild.
I know there's a meme people like to use of, like, using a chair, I think. I don't know what game popularized that meme.
I mean, wrestling popularized that meme years ago with freaking the table ladder chair thing.
Yeah. Which,
You know, it would be
Oh,
kind
shit.
of wild to have an action. You know, it kind of does make me wonder. I'm like, damn, there should be an action game that really does use a chair as the freaking as a base of a weapon.
oh, that'd be badass.
No, it's like you beat people up with a chair, you talk by just sitting there like, come at me, bro.
Oh, that's the other mission shit. Well, that bike was due for inspection anyway.
So basically, I blew it pretty hard.
Just didn't know to go to that portal.
Yep.
Maybe we got a lot of other shit done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we did take damage because of all the fighting.
So
Yeah.
probably a B.
B, yay! Our
D-Sax.
D6.
Our favorite rank.